Greetings, celestial intelligencers of the Gnosis Zone, and welcome to this very special early morning presentation where we will be discussing mental magic, hypnotic virus defragmentation program. As far as I am aware, my fellow celestial intelligencers of the Gnosis Zone, this is the first video that I've created, especially for human hypnotic virus and mental defragmentation removal. The human race, it is my contention, is long overdue for a consciousness shift, but I suspect this will initially happen incrementally until enough individuals have removed their own mental viral shortcomings. At this point, the process might well impact upon common or universal consciousness, and suddenly the whole race could experience a massive and profound improvement in its clarity of thinking over a reasonably brief period of time. Right at this moment, though, we do not possess the conscious maturity and clarity of thinking to be able to safely handle the vast technological improvements that have been created over the past, even 4 or 5 years. Med beds, anyone? Consider this ceremony. Consider this scenario. I did mention it's early morning, and I'm not going to break protocol and break out the instant coffee, the Folgers, just yet. However, consider this scenario. You wake up one morning to find your computer seriously playing up. It jumbles up files and keeps resetting itself. You ring your favorite computer tech to complain, and he stuns you by saying that a secret Trojan virus had been implanted in all computers worldwide some time ago, and at midnight last night it became active. Every computer in use is suffering, and worse. Still, the antivirus companies cannot find a method to neutralize it. Each computer has been implanted with a slight variation, so one single general antivirus program cannot be used. Each computer must be cleaned individually, which could take many months. Scary, isn't it? Ooh, scary, kids. Ooh, scary. But this exact same thing has happened to the mind of almost all living, sane human beings, especially now in this time of ascension, where the timeline split from 3D Earth to 5D, fifth dimensional terror Earth. Where do these unwelcome and unwanted viral effects come from? Well, from the dark cabal, the deep state, the lower fourth dimensional entities that prey upon anxiety, the system agents of the matrix, the digital matrix. That's where these viral programs come from. I'm going to talk about an insidious hypnotic program removal. A cult of programmers, sometimes who use hypnosis to sort out the usual mental problems of individuals who recently left things such as MK Ultra, Monarch program, etc. Serious mind control programs that you, my dear, esteemed, and most honorable viewer, may have been subjected to yourself. However, you can consider yourself headed in the right horizon, the right direction, if you will, by being a loyal subscriber to the Celestial Intelligencers of the Gnosis Zone. Now, I'm not going to utilize standard psychiatric procedures with this video presentation, so this could be quite shocking to those who are still little clockwork toys and used to a certain program or regimen that follows along with what lamestream media dictates. However, due to the inherent ability of the average human mind to be easily hypnotized, small cumulative hypnotic impressions compound until the mental virus situation becomes extremely serious. Do you suffer from mental divergence? Well, you've came to the right place to have your mental virus removed. Usually none of us are aware of this insidious impact on our subconscious, and it can create cataclysmic disasters in our lives, though no conscious fault of our own. The end result is that we suffer one setback after another and end up leading a fairly miserable existence. Now, we're going to address that. If you have done any amount of self-assessment and thus determined that you live a fairly miserable existence, well, hit that subscribe button, all right? Because we're going to turn that frown upside down, all right? Now, the first thing, the first step, the very, very first step, my dear celestial intelligencer, fellow celestial, and oh, I almost said fellow intestinal intelligencer. All right. Like I said, I just woke up. Something's up with the atmospherics. The Schumann resonance is off the chart. Yeah, so we get a little loopy sometimes, folks. The very first step is to determine the degree of your own personal hypnotic fragmentation and possible mental virus level. Fortunately, this is extremely easy. I did mention a video or two back about the pendulum test. It's like a type of dowsing. I'll reveal a bit more as this video series goes on. However, pendulum, you must look this up. Pendulum, Pendulum. My pendulum that I use in personal preference is the one that's modeled upon the one that was found in the Karnak, the Temple of Karnak in ancient Egypt. You can also use L rods. They're the copper rods. In fact, I think I'm going to order some L rods, copper L rods off Amazon when I wrap this up. Copper L rods to use as dowsing. Pendulum is my preferred method. Any other dowsing mechanism can work that you may be privy to or that you've used in the past. But we're going to engage in a program of hypnotic virus removal. All right. We're going to need to clear your thinking process by defragging all the deep-seated hypnotic viral implants. And once that has taken place, I will walk you through a step to lock you into mental resonance. And thusly, you will control, as you control your frequency, you control your existence. All right. Now, let me ask you, all is frequency, as Nikola Tesla said, all is frequency, vibration, varying rates of frequency, vibration. Once you understand this, the universe, secrets of the universe are yours. The power is yours once you control your own frequency. But let me ask you, and be honest, do this self-assessment, my fellow intelligencer, celestial intelligencer in the Gnosis zone, because we're about to enter the Gnosis zone. Now, do you suffer from any of the following? Mental confusion, poor luck, bad decisions, lack of thinking clarity, memory problems, feel stuck in a rut, tired and lack of energy, low attention span, total lack of progress in life? If that's the case, there's a very good chance that these problems are caused by a hypnotic virus, a deep-seated manipulative hypnotic program installed in your subconscious during your earlier years, probably at church, without your knowledge or permission. These might have been brought about by religious reality confusion or peer pressure from family or manipulative situations you were involved in. These viruses can come from literally hundreds of sources, and you are never aware of these insidious programs creeping in. Creeping in. Void or prohibited. Your subconscious mind is likely to be in a comparable condition to the computer drive that needs defragging and virus cleaning, all brought about by these unwelcome influences that impacted your subconscious without your awareness of the process. Well, now, my fellow celestial intelligence in the Gnosis zone, you are aware of the process. And I want you to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to slow down. I'm going to calm down. I'm getting a little excited, and I haven't even had any coffee. I think I'm going to go put myself in the corner and stare at myself in an awkward manner for a number of minutes until I just get it all back, rein it back in, and achieve some perspective that I'm just a middle-aged person up at almost 3 in the morning with no life, making this video. And I'm going to go stare at myself in the corner in an awkward manner. I'm going to put myself in timeout. That's what I do with myself, folks. When I get a little bit out of sorts and I realize I'm kind of becoming the, the object of someone's comical derision, then I remove that mental virus program, put myself in the corner, and stare at myself in an awkward manner for at least 10 minutes. And then it all seems to be put back into place when I complete that little mental virus removal ritual. Anyways, stay tuned. More to follow with this program. Of course, we're going to be continuing on with the insidious delvings into the most dangerous book in the world, the 9/11 mass ritual, the Luciferian mega ritual that I've been revealing for you, my dear esteemed viewer, for your benefit, for your mental well-being, your psychic hygiene, if as it were. Anyway, enough of my. I got to get that corner is waiting for me. The corner beckons. The corner beckons. Namaste. Namaskaram.